All companies that produce plastic components, plastic products, will generate electrostatic charges. It doesn't matter whether it's whatever they're making, the frictional forces will actually cause static electricity, which will cause major problems within the production process. Contamination on products, causing them to have to be reworked, cleaned, which adds to extra jobs, which then have to be paid for. It may be the attraction of insects, which, airborne insects, mosquitoes, whatever, which get crushed into material. And if it's within the medical or pharmaceutical industry, that then becomes a major issue. It may be electrostatic shocks to operators. In that particular case, health and safety may shut down the machine, call an electrician in to make sure that the machine is safe to use, but until they actually identify the cause of the problem, then this will actually mean that there is no production. Invariably, it would be the fact that your product sitting on the shelf ready to go for dispatch or whatever will suddenly become dirty and it will be covered in dust. If you put it on the shelf in a shop, then it means that the customer looking at it will reject it, he won't buy it. So all of which will either mean the product is rejected at the manufacturer's loss, it then has to be shipped back to the manufacturer for disposal or cleaning or reprocessing, all of which is just a major cost to industry. So we can actually temporarily bond two materials, three materials together without the use of glues, without the use of any additional contamination, without the risk of damaging the product. We can apply an electrostatic charge to an insulative or an isolated material so that they stick together throughout a production process. This may be in the IML technology, where we are taking a label, sticking it inside an injection molding machine, injecting plastic in behind it so that when it comes out, the container or the product is fully decorated with high definition artwork ready for sale of the product. Cast film lines is another example where static generation has become a major benefit. So to explain, a cast film line, you have extruded plastic which is poured onto a cold roller. As the cold roller chills the plastic will shrink. So previously, compressed air has been used to hold the edge of the film, set the edge of the film, and hold it in place, preventing it from shrinking. Because if it shrinks, then you will get a non-uniform laydown of plastic on the cold roller. And then when it is pulled off and stretched to the right proportions, it doesn't stretch properly. So Meach developed static pinning, where we can actually apply a static charge to the edge of the film. This means that we damage less of the edge of the film. We hold it in place, preventing the shrinking, so everything sets at the same thickness. And when it's taken off, we minimize the edge of the damage to the edge of the film, making maximum film width with minimum waste. Mailing houses is another example. For example, how many times have you received a magazine inside a clear plastic sleeve with a paper insert in it with your address and other details on it? Well, you haven't got a person putting an individual one in on each bag. It comes through on an automated process. But to get these pages to hold in place so that they can go into the plastic sleeve means there has to be a way of holding them. So again, we can statically pin all of this together so that it moves as one item, it gets wrapped as one item, and then the postman can actually see where he's delivering it. Web cleaning is another major part of Meach's business. Web cleaning is used for cleaning webs of material which are single layers of film or paper or any material, but it's a flat surface. That's that flat surface. When friction is applied to it, it will generate a static charge. That static charge will attract dust, dirt from machine frames, from the atmosphere. Web cleaning systems are designed to clean dry, unbonded material from surfaces. Meach has been very interactive with OEMs, with the end user, anybody that we're very open to actually discussing the problems and helping companies solve the problems before they actually it creates a major issue to them. But again, you know, we are always looking for opportunities, looking to help people, and the team that's behind us, we work very closely with anybody that wants to talk to us.